today. My name is Vladi, and I'm a broker relations manager here at Bybit. And today we'll be discussing a very important topic: liquidations, volatility, and how traders can protect themselves with more sustainable and risk-averse strategies. I'm very happy to introduce our guest, Ruslan Molchanov, co-founder of Velos. It's a platform trusted by algorithmic and discretionary traders around the world. Ruslan, it's great to have you. Hello. But before we begin, I want to let everyone know that during today's webinar, we will have 2 red packet giveaways. One first, this will be for existing users. So 100 users will share a 500 USDT spot airdrop, which comes to 5 USDT per person. And around second, will be for new users. 60 users will share a 300 USDT spot airdrop, also $5 per person. And for sure, I will remind you about both rounds again during the session, so keep your attention on the webinar. So, Ruslan, it's really great to have you here with us. And I would like to start with the context. You know that actually it's really remarkable event, 10th of October, triggered massive liquidation and caught many traders completely off guard. From your perspective at Velos, what exactly happened at that day? And what were the main triggers behind this liquidation?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for having me, for the invitation. Glad to be here. Answering on your question, I believe that, so first of all, such types of situations are at the same time a good opportunity, and we know that many people doubled their deposit just in a few hours. But why this happened? First of all, for sure, is because of over leveraging and because of the futures market. And actually, this is one of types of inefficiency of all of the markets, and for sure for crypto as well. And the truth is the following: I know that many newcomers are watching now us right now. So, and I will explain in 2 words how this over leveraging or cascade of liquidation works. So imagine if you have a leverage at 1, then it needs to go price, like the price needs to go in opposite direction in 100% to get your position liquidated. So you will see the 0 on your balance when the price goes in opposite way in 100%. But if you have a leverage at 2, then even 50% of price movement is enough to get your position closed or liquidated by the exchange. And as higher your leverage, as less price deviation enough to get your position liquidated. So if you open a position on Bitcoin with leverage at 100, it is enough for 1% price movement to get your position liquidated. So look, if many people are opening positions with pretty high leverage, then price goes down in 1% and your position got liquidated. Exchange have to close your position. That it means that they need to sell your Bitcoin. And when exchange sells your Bitcoin, the price goes down. And when price goes in 2%, then everyone with leverage at 50 got liquidated, and so on and so forth. And then as lower, as deeper the price goes, as many liquidations people have. And this is the reason of this short squeeze. And you know, the point that this situation is better than let's say a bear market. So if the price goes just down and down slowly for weeks or months, it is much worse than we had on 10th of October. So when you see such a squeeze, you have to understand that many people got liquidated, and this might be a good opportunity to open to open the position or enter into the market because of two reasons. And the first is that actually it's not pretty bad because the market got cleaner. We refreshed, let's say, and moved out of many leveraged positions. And we see the people who really have money, they are survive, and because they don't use leverages at 100. And
yes,
mhm.
I would like also to, sorry for interrupt. I would also to ask about, yes, you're totally right. It's like market become more cleaner, but still, like we know, like it's a lot of futures traders, and a lot of traders would like to use risky tools. But could you please tell, how do you think, is it maybe was there any early indicators that traders could have noticed before liquidation?
Well, yeah, for sure. Well, the easiest indicator I would propose is open interest. So when we saw that open interest was really growing, and but the price did not go up so high, and this is the point when you can see that many leveraged positions are opened, and this you always have to know that when people opening leveraged position, then it is harder for the price to goes up, for instance, because a buyer have to pay to everyone who open those leveraged positions, and for sure the buyer will take action to get you out of the position. Yeah, and this is the first indicator.
Yeah, I think you're right. So dear traders, please be careful and analyze prices, why they go up, why they go down, before to be more predictable before liquidation. And actually, I would like to tell that round first of red package was already out, and so if you had the opportunity to grab red package, my congratulations with small gifts from the Bybit livestream team. Okay, Ruslan, and then let's talk about not only about market, about actually traders' decision. So because liquidation don't happen only because the market is volatile, as you said, it's because happens of the trader decision. So based on your experience, you told that most common mistakes that lead traders into unnecessary liquidations are they put really high leverage. But what about they're like skipping stop losses, about emotional entries, they're ignoring volatility, and they're going all in on margin. So what patterns do you see most often?
Well, by the way, it is a nice question. And actually, there is an indicator in the market that says a fear and greed market, fear and greed index. So, and you should look at that indicator as well. You should go in opposite of them of the in the position of the many people. So if many people are greed, you have to know that the end of the stage comes in. And what about stop losses and leverages? My good friend and pretty experienced trader, he developed a specific, let's say, emotional strategy. When he opens a position, and he is a good one, he is a pretty good trader, and he opens position pretty small amount of time, and he trades swing trades. So in weeks, his trades may list for weeks or month. But the strategy is the following. Trading is a pretty risky activity, and his own emotional strategy is to be pessimistic, to convince every single time when you open a position, you have to convince your self that your position will close by stop loss, or something may wrong in the market, or Trump will say something and the price goes down. You always have to convince yourself to be pessimistic regarding your position and regarding the market. And this will help you to do the proper money management. This will help you to set stop losses when it's necessary. And this will help you to close position earlier. When you see that when the price goes in opposite way and you see that your strategy, your entry point was wrong, you have to know how to close position when it is in minus. And I believe that many traders, higher than half of all of the traders, cannot close positions manually when the price goes in opposite way, because many traders, especially in cryptocurrency, they are enormous optimistic. They believe that the cryptocurrency will always will go up, and because of that, they open positions with higher leverages. They don't follow their own strategies. They believe that something will happen and they will survive because of that random condition. But it doesn't work. You always should follow your strategy. You always should be pessimistic. You always should follow the proper money management, and you have to learn or teach yourself how to close positions when it shows minus.
Okay, great. So actually, I actually have my own prepared question, but I just opened a chat and I see it's a question to you. Is there a strategy that you often use, Mr. Molchanov?
Yeah, and I hope I will have a chance to show a few such strategies to you today. And I also need to mention that furthermore, in our platform, we are doing quant trading. And the difference between quant trading and manual trading is that all of our trades are based on strict rules on math and statistics. We do not follow the sentiment. We do not learn news. We do not read what Trump says in his Twitter or whatever. We just use statistics and math. And by the way, one of the points here is that we know that strategies that uses leverage higher than 5 does not survive for years. Like 1 year and that's it. You get liquidated. But if you use a leverage less or equal to 5, and you use correct right rules to entry, for entry point to enter the market, you may survive for many years in a fully automated manner. And I will show it today.
Sure. Yes. So it will be nice if you show your strategy, because actually I am managing Cavelas for a while, and I personally can tell that that platform and both founders, Vladislav and Ruslan, that has actually very unique and an exclusive approach for their users. They really care about users. They're always doing training competitions, contests, and always working on mistakes. Even despite the fact that Velas has a lot of trading strategies, that always support their users, no matter what kind of users. Always high frequency traders, always just small retail traders with a small deposits. They always improving their product for users. So at that moment, since now Ruslan is professional with us, you actually can you can ask your questions in a chat even right now, and in the end Ruslan will reply to you, because I see some questions are written in a chat. So yeah, actually I know that many users were liquidated who watching that webinar. So to prevent your future mistakes, you are welcome to ask your questions not only about liquidation event, but actually about trading strategy, about some insights, what you is most interested in. Yeah, so Ruslan, and how about you? Actually, you already can share your strategies that you came up together with your partner, business partner, about liquidation, how to improve strategy during strategy for trading.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for warm words. And this is our mindset. This is the goal why we built Velis, our platform, because we want to show regular users, regular people, that trading is not something impossible. You really can trade, you really can earn, but you have to work with the proper money management. You have to work with the proper tools. You have to test your strategies before, and you have to be pessimistic, and that's it. And the market will for sure repeat some situations and squeezes as we saw in 10th of October. These will repeat, and I believe that like I tell you that such squeezes will repeat, and you have to be prepared for that. And right after the 10th of October, we opened contests in our platform and shared all our backtests for free for everyone for a few days, and asked people to share their strategies that will survive, and I will show you winner strategies in that contest. So first of all, that contest was for 5 crypto assets: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tron, and BNB. And one of the conditions was that you have to use leverages. And let's see what we got. And actually, we had also a pretty strict and pretty complex strategy to test the trades. And let's see what we have. This is the web interface of our platform, where you can test any automated strategy. For Bybit specifically, we have our own storage that actually works extremely fast, and it also gives you an opportunity to test the whole period, the whole history from the moment when the asset was listed on the Bybit. So, and the first strategy is for Bitcoin. Let's see. So it uses price change indicator, and it uses rate of change indicator. It also agreed of 2 orders, and it uses MPI indicator for take profit. And for 10 months, that strategy earned more than 100% net, and the maximum drawdown was less than a half of your deposit for that specific bot. You even doesn't need to have a specific margin over your balance, and you got not liquidation on 10th of October. And even now that strategy works. And let me show how to test that strategy. So first of all, this is like our constructor for automation strategy. And then I click on the test button, and here I have the period for test. I choose January 23. So let's say if we trade that strategy from the 1st of January of 2023 until the end of today, what the result would be. Actually, you need to understand that when you start that strategy, you does not need to open daily the trading terminal. You don't need to follow what happens, because this is the full automated, and this is based on the history of 3 years. like 2023, 2024, 2025. It's almost end. And here are the results. So first of all, the net income for 3 years is over 600%, because we just have $1,000 here, and see the leverage is only 4. And actually, this filter for price change is quite rare. So we just had like a bit more than 300 deals for 3 years. It is not a lot. Many people are trading like 1,000 or hundreds deals a day. And this is also one of the points that I need to say. You should not open 1,000 trades a day or an hour to be successful. You have to choose the proper money management, and that is why if we use here a leverage at 20, for instance, we will get a liquidation. And this is about the proper money management, and our platform helps to calculate that management for you. And also the entry point, you should correctly choose the moment when to enter the market. Again, trading in the high risky activity, and you have to be pessimistic. You have to test your strategy before. You have to know that something can go wrong. But again, if you tested your strategy for 3 years and it works and you didn't get liquidation, you earned 600% net, I believe that this strategy will work in a year further. But yeah, this is what we have. Actually, let me show you trades. Actually, this trading strategy even skipped, and you was out of the position at 10th of October. But when the price goes up again to the 100 and higher, then we opened a trade and closed in a day. So this is how it works. And actually, you can find, by the way, all of that results of our users for free here. When you open Dallas blog, just in search results, you just type survive 10 and 10. And here, the first link, you will see all of those results. So let's choose one more, for instance, on the winner. And here is Solana. And at for Solana, in 10 months, that strategy earned more than 100%, actually 120. And the strategy is a bit complex. But it also doesn't use any like space science. It just uses simple indicators that every trading terminal has, and that's it. And the proper money management, again, see, this strategy just uses leverage at 2. If you have $100 or 1,000 and you use leverage at 2, then that means that exchange doubles your deposit. It is a lot. And you have to know this point. You have to choose proper leverages. So let's see how would that strategy work in 3 years as well. So if we trade with that strategy from the 1st of January, what the results would we have? And again, I remind that in that strategy, for that test, we use deposit with 1,000, but lower deposits would also work. And let's see what max drawdown we would have. So the net result for that strategy is 400%. Like in 3 years, 400%. You will never find such results anywhere in traditional finance or in other like stocks market. And see, the max drawdown versus our deposit in 1,000 was like a 50%. And I believe that was a pretty short amount of time. And you can also sort by the maximum drawdown, and we see the deal that had such a result. And actually, it was not 10th of October. It was August the previous year. And yes, we know that in August in 2024, there was a drawdown, let's say, or kind of a bear market. And even in that market, for like you have a drawdown in 1 day, and in 2 days you close position with 6% plus, and it's a clear P&L. That means that for your deposits you earned like 100, I believe, yeah, the gross, and the net $120. You should choose a turtle way, let's say. You should not open 1,000 deals per day. You should be a turtle way. You should use turtle way. You should be a turtle. You should open positions slowly. You should think a lot. You should test a lot, and you should work with time. So time should be your glue. You should, if you rush and try to earn all of the money in the world in just 1 hour, you will lose your money, and this is how it works.
Yes,
and
true.
for and the third, let's show the third one. For Ethereum, we also choose the same thing, and let's see. We also use deposit for 1,000, sorry, and we also use leverage at 2. And that strategy also works, and we test that strategy from the 1st of January of 2023. So 3 years, that strategy works in a full automated manner. You got no any liquidation, just a half of deposit drawdown, and you earn net 100%, like 190%. It is about 200%. You by our analytics, we know, again, I will repeat that, when you use a leverage higher than 5, and you do the same things over and over again, then you will not survive more than 1 or 2 years. If you want to be in the market for a long period of time, then you have to choose leverages less, or you have to use correct stop losses and proper money management. This is how it works. But the fully automated strategies that may work for many years uses a leverage at 2, 3, 4, and 5 maximum. Yeah, this is how it works. And actually, the same thing here. It also uses price change filter. It is used Keltner channel, and it is uses a simple grid of 5 orders. And that's it. There is not a rocket science. You just need to be patient. You just need to use proper tools like I'm showing for calculating money management and for testing your strategies. If you test your strategy for like 3 years, as I'm showing right now, you will not ask how to survive in such a condition. You will be prepared. You will know that in a year before, in 2 years before, we had worse conditions than we had at 10th of October. And you will be prepared, you will be calm, and you will just wait when you earn money. Because every such squeeze, it is a good opportunity to earn. And let me show you at this bot.
Ruslan, we are running at time right now, so
okay.
If you can share shortly, it would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm done actually. This is just the last screen that I'm showing. So here is the 10th of October, and you see how that board works. Actually, it started an open position at the day before, and when on that long squeeze, actually, that bot had opportunity to buy and then sell like in a few hours. And this is what you should looking for. This tool is completely free to try. This tool is completely free to test your strategy. Just go to Velis Finance, go to blog, um, and type survive 10 of 10. And you will see many strategies that work for many years. Start with that, test your strategy, use stop losses, be pessimistic, and I wish you good luck to everyone. Thank
Yes,
you.
that's really great. Thank you, Ruslan, for sharing the strategy. I think actually it was really detailed. It was really nice for our users to know more about your strategies and how you overcome this liquidation. I know that you told about like to be more pessimistic about market, but I actually like your positive approach that you not give up and came up with new solutions for your users. And actually, so dear traders, you always can Google a Veles platform, and of course, like to try some of the strategies. I think actually it's really will be useful for you if you are newbie or you have middle level of trading or you're professional. They have different strategies for different level of experience, and actually together with Veles, like Bybit with the Veles, we doing a lot of trading competitions, and so keep your attention on announcement of Veles. So subscribe to their Twitter, their social accounts to be ensured that you don't skip any activities. Actually, by the way, they're also organize different giveaways and contests for their users. So, and I see that you really liked our red packages. So it was red package. Second round was already distributed, and mostly all of them already was opened. I'm very happy that you enjoyed webinar. So Ruslan, thank you so much for your time. I'm sure that Evaluate will grow further, and thank you for providing a really valuable product for the trading world, for the of traders, and make their trading experience more efficient.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for your service, and thank you for your exchange. And we know a lot of exchanges. We work with many exchanges and we implemented many integrations. But we know and like 100% sure that the best exchange at the moment in cryptocurrency market is Bybit because of the technical team first of all, and your matching engine and your law that you handle is the best. And thank you for that. Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching the webinar. And I believe if you see and if you use Velis and if you use Bybit, you are in the right team. And we are wishing you good luck. Be pessimistic regarding your positions. Do proper money management and just earn and be chartful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. So thank you everyone for your time. So it's time to say bye. Bye bye.